Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Drake Passage. I don't know if you're able to see, but you can see how rough it is getting here. We're now hitting swells up to 6 meters high, which is just the start. We've just entered the stretch of the Drake Passage last night, and we are now deep about 150 kilometers into the Drake Passage. And ladies and gentlemen, it is not what you want to experience. Ladies and gentlemen, this is considered one of the most dangerous passages in the world, or rather the fast sailors do call it the graveyard of the ships. Ladies and gentlemen, this water here on deck is not because it rained last night, but this is water from the sea that was splashed into the boat last night. As you can see, everything is heavily secured with ropes on deck on the ship, just for safety purposes. This is the Drake Passage, one of the most dangerous passages, I must say. The reason why the Drake Passage is one of the most dangerous passages is that three oceans converge here to make up this strait, and that is the cyclones caused by these three oceans meeting cause this dangerous swell, which is the South Ocean, the South Pacific, and the Atlantic. They all converge in this strait, which is the longest strait in the world, stretching up to 519 kilometers. Ladies and gentlemen, it is really rough here, and most of the people didn't make it this morning for breakfast because when it rumbles, you cannot afford to have something in your stomach because it will come way back. I don't know if you can notice, but the ship is just swinging sideways. Really crazy, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, this is a bar. This is an outside bar on the ship, and you can see everything is, all the glassware is covered by towels, just to help and to stop everything from falling down. All the booze have been locked up in that locker there, so nothing falls down. Everything is on the floor, as you can see, which is the safest place to put. There is a pool right here, which is located on deck 5 of the ship, and as you can see how the pool is, I will try to zoom in closely to see. If you see, that is a swimming pool creating those waves there. This is the cause of all this how rough the sea is. I don't know if you can see from the horizon what the ship is doing. It is jumping up and down. You can see that as you can see the pool, how it's splashing. It's really dangerous. The chairs have been secured and tied in a corner. They are safely guarded by a safety rock. This is just mainly because of what's happening here in the Drake Passage. Remember, today we are just 100 kilometers into the Drake Passage. We still have another 400 kilometers to cover, for our way to make our way through to the Antarctica Ocean. Just to let you know is that the Drake Passage is below the equator. Anything below the equator minus 0 degrees. So the Drake Passage is minus 50 degrees. This is considered that the fast sailors of this world said that below 50 degrees, they are not, below 40 degrees,